Hi YouTube. Okay, what we're doing now, I got a little anxious and I got the grow beds built. They're 4x8. They're 10.5 inches deep. And I'd rather wait forever because I know I'm going to be leaving. In fact, I got a call yesterday. I have to be down to South Florida. It's only 1,529 miles to go. I got until Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. to be there. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview. I'm not going to finish up what I was going to do, but I've got tenants and my wife. They'll kind of keep things going for a little bit. Anyways, I bought some goldfish to put in here, and I just put them in here, and I wish I had not now, so I could have kept the floats here on top of it. Would have kept the sun from causing the algae to grow. There's just starting to be a little bit of algae in here, not a lot, but enough. So I'm going to have to catch these fish to go into the stock pond over there. It's 300 gallons. It probably has about 280 gallons in it or so, 285 gallons. As you can see, I've got a cover on it. It's not finished or anything because I'm out of time. I don't have time to finish everything, but I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. I'll be cutting it along in here. So it's nice and pretty looking, all that kind of good thing. But in the meantime, it'll work just fine. And it gives me a place to set things. So I'll put a little shelf back over there so I can also place the feeders and things like that on it. I'll do a little desk over here as well. So I'm going to try and catch some fish now. But I don't know if I did a very good job or not showing. I got the pavement walking blocks down here. And they're different colors, just because I'm going to eventually have most of them be red. When I get a deal on them for 99 cents, I went ahead and swapped a whole bunch out. But it's sand underneath of it, between 6 inches of sand on this one side where it's deeper to about 2 inches on the other side from east to west. But it's turning out really well. I'm really pleased with how everything has turned out. So now the fun part's going to be trying to catch these fish. Went over to Walmart, got my little 496 or whatever this was net, and I know catching them in an aquarium is always a chore, but you try to get as many as you can, I know. And I'll be putting them over here like this. We have a little fun here together. Some of them actually, they came from over here anyways. I put 20 in each one of these things, and before I had this riser going down here to the bottom to pull water off the bottom, the return's on the top over there, so it circulates pretty good. The fish was swimming in, going in, through, and coming back up. They swam from one pond to the other. They were just going wherever they wanted. And so that's why there's a whole bunch over in the one off to the west and the one off to the north. It doesn't have quite as many. But either way, I'm going to take them all out. And I'm not going to record the whole time I'm doing that. But I'm going to try to get a few. It might not be good for them for that messy water. But they'll all be over here. And you know what's fun? I kind of noticed too, because when I first got the fish, they were just feeder fish, 29 cents at Petco. They were mostly all gold at the time. There was a few of the brown ones, but I think they, being in the dark like this, actually is causing them to lose their orange and turn brown. Some of them. I don't know if that's normal or not. Maybe it's just my imagination. But it's going to take me a while to catch them all and put them over there, but I am going to do that. Just kind of corner a couple. Whoop! We got in and out. So anyways, that's pretty much what we got here. This has turned out really well. I'll stop on this for a moment. Out here, now what I'm going to do, now this is really cool, I'm kind of excited about it. Next spring when I get back, I'm going to put solar panels on the top. That's going to power my pumps for everything. I'm going to put a ceiling fan up there so we can have the air circulated a little bit more. This winter I'm going to just end up using, put a small heater out here. And hopefully this afternoon or tomorrow I'm going to be able to start planting some plants in here. And then we'll see how they kind of keep up. We'll see if we can keep that posted on that as well. Maybe my wife or my tenant can take pictures of it, videos, we'll put it on for you. Let's see. What I'm going to do is I sent for some vacuum tubes. They're 20.5 inches long, and there's a set of 10 of them. And I'm going to just put them in sequence, and as the sun shines in, the water, it can heat the water up to like 160 degrees. So what I'll do then at that point next year is I'm going to just put a single PEX water line underneath the stone, pick them up, it's just sand, put them in all the way around. Maybe I can vary it around a little bit, doesn't matter. And then have a separate pump on that run by the solar, and they'll just pump it continually, hot water. It won't be hot, you know, except in the summer it'll get hot, I'll just shut it off, but in the wintertime it will get warm, and that'll kind of help radiate heat here as well. I have a 55 gallon, so that's actually almost 60 gallon barrel there I put there. That's just to hold the heat at night a little bit longer. And I put it on wood because that kind of evens the floor out really well. When these things, when I first put them in here, these tanks, the grow beds, it really evened the floor out quite a bit, so that worked out really well also. And then in here, in this room back here that I built, what I have, this is where I'll have my batteries, my storage, and everything. It turned out really good. It also gives it an extra barrier because the wind blows from the north. It gets really cold. Today it's what, we're in mid-September. It's 52 degrees, and it's cooling off. But anyways, when the wind blows from the north, this will act as a barrier so that it's not directly on the north side of the dome, and I'm anticipating that to help keep it a little bit warmer as well. Of course, I'm going to end up putting a new roof on it, and those shingles, I got those ordered. A friend of mine had 4 or 5 bundles. I don't think I'll need that much, but I'll put a new roof on it and go all the way up to the point. So it's going to be really nice. This will be finished next spring. It's started out to be a simple greenhouse, simple geodesic dome. I wanted to figure out how to build them. Well, I've learned a lot, and every time I get to a point, so well, let's do the next level. And it's turned into a pretty awesome project so far, but it's going to be stopped now, time out until next spring for me to get back. So that's pretty much what we have going on in here. Any questions or comments, please put them on there, click wherever it is that the click is for comments, and I'll check my YouTube often. Thanks.